ਉਹ ਸੂੜ ਖੁੱਬ ਗਈ ਦਿਲਾਂ ਵਾਲੀ ਮੇਰੀ ਸੇਜ ਤੇ ਉਹ ਟੱਟ ਪੱਟ ਬੋਤਲ ਮੈਂ ਰੱਖ ਦਿੱਤੀ ਮੇਜ਼ ਤੇ
ਉਹ ਜੱਟ ਦੇ ਬਲੱਡ ਦਾ ਕਰੋ ਪਿਓ ਹੀ ਆ ਨੀ ਮੇਰੇ ਅੱਖਰ ਤੋਂ ਪੈਂਦਾ ਤੇਰਾ ਨਾਂ ਜੱਟ ਦੇ ਬਲੱਡ ਦਾ ਕਰੋ ਪਿਓ ਹੀ ਆ ਨੀ ਮੇਰੇ ਅੱਖਰ ਤੋਂ ਪੈਂਦਾ ਤੇਰਾ ਨਾਂ
ਜਦੋਂ ਤੇਰੇ ख्वाबां वाली रात तुरिया मैं तुरिया बड़ा ना मैं तो जावे मुड़िया ओ जीवे रहिंदे पन्ने नाल पन्ने जुड़दे मैं रवां तेरे नाल ओ ना वांगू जुड़िया
Actor, director, poet, upcoming singer. मैं गल कर रही हाँ ਇਹ ਜਿਹੇ ਇਨਸਾਨ ਦੀ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਕਿ ਆਪਣੀ ਲੁਕਸ ਤੇ ਆਪਣੇ more than creative song videos ਹੀ ਜਾਣੇ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਹਨ the ever so handsome and the ever so amazing Parmish Verma. ਸਤਿ ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਅਕਾਲ।
ਸਤਿ ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਅਕਾਲ ਜੀ, how are you?
ਹਾਂਜੀ, I'm good. ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕੀ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਹੋ? How was your day been so far?
I'm good. Please ਮੇਰੇ ਦੇਖ ਰਹੇ ਜਿੰਨੇ ਵੀ ਸਟੂਡੈਂਟਸ ਨੇ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਮੇਰੇ ਵੱਲੋਂ ਪਿਆਰ ਸਤਿ ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਅਕਾਲ ਜੀ। Thank you so much for your kind words.
मैं जानना चाहती हूँ कि any day in your life, how does it look like? How does it feel to be Parmish Verma?
As you know, you guys, when you walked in, when Kiran just walked out, they see two Buldians and power women sitting in the house. So basically, we tend to sleep late because we are in the studio most of the time, editing in the music studios, so we tend to sleep late and then we wake up late as well. So I would wake up around 10ish, and then the first thing I do is go to the gym. I'll be back by the gym by 1 or 2, and that's when we gotta start our day. And then
इंटरव्यू तो आने तो पहला
हाँ जी।
मैं जब अपनी फ्रेंड्स को दसिया कि मैं इंटरव्यू परमिश वर्मा पहला तो they were very jealous and then they started prepping me up कि आप पूछी be calm ਤਾਂ ਮੈਂ ਪੁੱਛਣਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੀ ਹਾਂ ਕਿ ਇੰਨੀ fan following ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਹੋ ਚੁੱਕੀ ਹੈ कदे सोचा से करना before it all started कि I'm going to reach this level or you started off thinking कि मैं it's going to be there?
Well, to be very honest, what I believe is I don't think my success is just hitting the numbers. I believe the acceptability of the work that I do is more of a success for me. ਜਿਹੜੇ ਲੋਕ ਕਿ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਹੈ ਗਾਣੇ ਜਦੋਂ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਕੰਮ ਨੂੰ ਐਕਸੈਪਟ ਕਰਦੇ ਨੇ ਉਹ ਐਕਸੈਪਟੈਂਸ ਮੇਰੀ सक्सेस ਹੈ because there are a lot of people who get famous who get hit in the what's the right word in definition of some people, but I feel your acceptability is what actually makes you last longer. Secondly, मेरा initially कोई ऐसा कुछ goal नहीं सीखा famous होना या just कि हर बंदा को जानना हो. Maybe my prep when I was in Australia, I just believe in hard work and I feel success is byproduct of hard work. You just focus on what you do and I feel ਜੇ ਉਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਜੋ ਅਸੀਂ ਕੰਮ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਉਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਜੇ ਸਕਸੈਸ ਜੁੜੀ ਹੈ ਤਾਂ ਸਕਸੈਸ ਆ ਜਾਊਗੀ ਜੋ ਤਾਂ ਮਾੜੀ ਚੀਜ਼ਾਂ ਜੁੜੀਆਂ ਨੇ ਮਾੜੀ ਚੀਜ਼ਾਂ
मैं कितने पढ़िया सीखा ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਬਾਰੇ you were college dropout.
ਹਾਂਜੀ
It takes a lot of guts to drop out of college.
But actually when you're that terrible
No.
it doesn't take any guts.
You need your parents' support as well. If you say आज मैं यहाँ करना है and your parents are with you, it definitely means that they see
Let me make one thing very clear. Like I don't want any students because obviously this is a university platform where we are talking, and I would highly obviously if I'm going to reach out to any students, I want them to understand this concept of college dropout very carefully. It's not that कि पापा मैं कॉलेज नहीं जाना तो मैंने फॉर्चूनर चाहिए है तो मैं चंडीगढ़ फ्लैट से रहना. That is not how my college dropout went.
Okay.
I dropped out of college. I went to Australia and I used to wash dishes for 18 hours a day. So when I dropped out of college, I wasn't living in Chandigarh and I wasn't on Giri route every single day. I was in Australia. I knew I was not good in studies. I do not enjoy what I do. I have a certain set of skills that I believe will eventually help me. And leaving college, dropping out of college meant I went to Australia and I worked there for good 5-6 years. And I had spent more than 12 to 16 hours every single day doing a job. So it's not college dropping, college ਛੱਡਦਾ ਜੀ ਤੇ ਅੱਜ ਪਰਮੇਸ਼ਰ ਨੂੰ ਬਣ ਗਿਆ ਨਹੀਂ. ਮੈਂ college ਛੱਡ ਕੇ 6-7 ਮਹੀਨੇ 6-7 ਸਾਲ ਅੱਡਾਂ ਦੀ ਜੌਬਸ ਕੀਤੀਆਂ ਉਹ ਜੌਬਸ ਤੋਂ ਸਿੱਖਿਆ ਉਹ ਜੌਬਸ ਵਿੱਚ ਪੜ੍ਹਿਆ ਫਿਰ ਐਕਸੈਲ ਕੀਤਾ. For instance, when I started working in a pub, I learned how to make cocktails. I studied management. I did a diploma in management there. So after doing management, I started working for a gym. Then that's when I started personal training and sales and marketing. So I did study, but I kind of found an area where I wanted to work and then sort of put in some build up in that account. So my college dropper wasn't the college had to get account.
That is a beautiful message right there.
Because I don't
for all the
want
college going students. Have a vision and then go.
Because I don't want any kids to go get Parmish Verma college dropper. Because we fancy this guy, we're going to do the same thing. I came from really middle class family. My parents did not afford me dropping out of college. So dropping out of college means you start working.
Your new movie is coming. You're going to debut on that documentary. Some कुछ दसो इस movie के बारे में. तुसी केड़ी memories उसके कर दो मेरे बारे में. थोड़ा सन अलग है.
Documentary is obviously my debut movie as lead, so I'm really looking forward to it and I'm excited about that as well. Documentary is the movie is about a boxer. This guy is busy doing his boxing and he's been training all his life to become a boxer. He gets selected for Asian Games. But then a few tragedies happen in his life where he loses everything. He loses his boxing career and everything. That's when he goes mental and that's when the second half is all about his revenge. So the idea or the concept of the film has very two different shades to it. It has a very emotional, hardworking phase of the person and then again the whole the movie-like character. I'm excited because I believe being a single hero film, it's very much concentrated on my act, and I feel it's a good opportunity for me to be able to act and portray and showcase my skills, which I'm really looking forward to the whole experience. I recently met with a car accident. I think a few people know that's why I'm facing this way and I got stitches in. So that's the reason our shooting had postponed for a month and a half, which is a bit of a setback, but at the same time, I think whatever happens for a reason. I'll get more time because I'm learning how to box as well.
जिससे अपने स्टेटस की गल की थी मैं थोड़ी वीडियोस देख रही थी ऑन इंस्टाग्राम एंड ही हैज अ ह्यूज फैन फॉलोइंग ऑन इंस्टाग्राम एज वेल 657k टू बी एग्जैक्ट मैं देख रही थी ਉਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਕਿ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕਿਹਾ ਇੱਕ ਫੇਕ ਅਕਾਊਂਟਸ ਦਾ ਬਹੁਤ ਆ ਗਿਆ ਸੀ ਹੈ ਨਾ ਤਾਂ ਹਾਊ ਡਸ ਇਟ ਫੀਲ व्हेन यू सी ਕਿ ਲੋਕ मतलब you know they're trying to be you or portraying themselves as you how do you feel
it's very different. See, you cannot go into the psychology of the person who makes a fake account, and you never really know what kind of background that person has or what is his educational background, what are his standards of living. You cannot compare with them. Well, you don't know, you are sitting in the second biggest population of the world. But I don't care if someone makes a fake account and puts my pictures and he gets X amount of 3,000, 5,000, 10,000 likes. The only problem I have is when they contact with people and when they talk with people.
So there is this rapid fire round that we have for you.
Sure.
Okay. Here goes. Your nickname.
For you.
The best thing about being Parmish Verma is
To be able to do whatever I want.
biggest surprise you've given ever given to your mom.
To my mom, that was back in 2009 when she wasn't expecting me to come home for her birthday. Like I told
Actress you'd like to work with?
Actress, I like to work and there's so many actors. I work with anyone. Alaba does an amazing job in her shoulder. I think Deepika Padman does a fantastic. I'm really inspired from Bali, her dedication to fitness, and I'm a big fan of Sharma.
Okay. The biggest risk you've ever taken till now?
I quit my job in Australia, and it was actually the day I quit my job was actually the day I got promoted.
3 things without which you won't leave home.
No, I won't leave home. It'll be my car keys, it'll be my phone, and my gym bag.
Would you ever date a fan?
Date a fan? I don't think so. Because fans love you in a very different way. I think you should pay back their love and respect in a different way.
And the last one is the last line of your biography that you would read.
And mine's to go for us.
Mine's to go for us.
It's a Robert Frost mine from what that over here as well. And it's one of the quotations in my house as well.
Alright.
I live by these words.
Okay.
One thing I would also like to say to people is that if you genuinely feel that there is something that you want to do, just make sure that you talk. Just make sure you share it with your friends, your family, your teachers, or anything that you feel is successful in their decisions. I'm not saying sit down with a group of friends, open up a drink and then start talking about it. That's not what I'm saying. If you feel there is a person, sometimes you have a chacha or a mama or anyone in your family who's always smart with his decisions, just make sure you talk about it. Because the feeling of that regret that I could have done that, I wanted to do that, that's terrible. And just make sure, you know, if you think there is something weird that you believe in, it's not weird, it's actually something different. So just bring that out. And you know, just always speak up. And I feel if you're able to figure what you want in an early stage, because I feel one of my strengths is being able to live in Australia, out of India. I have observed a lot. You know, people overseas, people in other countries, if they're not doing studies, they will start apprenticeships. You know, after plus 2, they'll start doing carpentry, they'll start doing plumbing, they'll start doing stuff that they feel they're comfortable in and they're good at. And by the age of 23, 24, 25, they've done 5-6 years of carpentry and they're fantastic carpenters. And they're making a lot of money. And this is just an example. 18-year-old would join a pub and by the age of 25, he's managing the pub. So what they've actually done is that if there is something that they feel is not working for them, they've channelized their energy in something else and that works for them. So just make sure you guys do the same. Just find something that you're actually, you know, you're very strong, that you feel very strongly for. And always seek opinion of people who you feel have made the right decisions in life. Could be your family, could be friends, could be cousins, could be people.
Thank you so much. ਤੁਸੀਂ ਦੇਖਿਆ ਸੁਣਿਆ ਹੁਣੇ ਪਰਮੇਸ਼ ਵਰਮਾ ਨੂੰ a very beautiful message for all those people who are listening or viewing this video right now. Thank you so much.